All right, there we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Teresa and Lynn, thank you for joining. I know that we're all really excited because of BOGO week. Okay. And I'm going to talk about some of the math because there's a reason that we love BOGO week, not just because it's fun, but because, like going to Sam's or Costco, we can stack up. So if we do the math, and I'm all about the math, this is better than BOGO. So that means that when you order your BOGOs in the right way, the smart way, the the green dog way, you end up getting more than you're spending. So I like to think when doTERRA offers BOGOs, I like to think about, why did they pick these oils? What's going on here? What are they trying to help us with? And this really is up leveling we call it toolbox to be compliant, but let's face it, it's our medicine box, our medicine cabinet. All right. So the oils, buy Helichrysum Touch, and we'll talk about these in a minute. Get Lavender Touch and Peppermint Touch free. Buy the frankincense Now Wood stick, and then you get Copaiba Touch free. Buy Cheer, which is our wonderful uplifting blend, get grapefruit free. Buy Adaptive, which is our calming blend, our mental health blend, get Balance free, that's our grounding blend. And last but not least, buy Spearmint and get Eucalyptus free. Also, there's an add-on, a bonus. When you spend or order 175 PV, that's point value. So in doTERRA, things have dollar values and they have point values. So 175 PV, and you get the frankincense boswellic acid complex capsules free. Okay. These are things that I did not know what the BOGO was going to be for sure. I had some inklings before we left for our trip, but these are things that we brought with anyway. So I have them all with us because we use them all the time. All right. So here's the math. If you want to get them all, it's called a BOGO bundle. Then that's $206. Just on the oils and the frankincense capsules, that's 186 in free. Okay. But wait, there's more. If you use our reward program, which if you follow me, you know I did not use it for the longest time because I didn't want any auto ship. I don't like it. I don't do it on Amazon. I don't do it on anything. But if you understand our rewards program and that you can edit it all the time and it's very consumer friendly, then you're going to get back rewards. So when you start out, you're at 10% back. These are points that you can use later. So when you are on the program a while, you get 30% back. All right. So that's 1950 to 58.50 back in points money to spend later. So that becomes $205 to $244 in free. Okay. If you use the rewards program. Now, plus you get free shipping. So that's another $7, $6.99. Okay. So now we're over 250 in free. If you're not on the rewards, bandwagon with us, and most people on our team are, then take it for a test drive. This is the time to do it because you can cancel at any time. No big deal. I can walk you through it, or the person that helped you get your account. So, I love this BOGO because it really it's some of our top 10, but it really takes your medicine cabinet to the next level. Okay. The other thing is here's an important thing to know. If you're buying the BOGO box, just add that, okay? You can add on other pairings. So let's say that I wanted to, which I'm gonna do, get extra of the helichrysum where you get the lavender and peppermint free. Just add the helichrysum touch. The others will populate on their own automatically, okay? That's number one. Two, above $100 on loyalty, 100 PV on loyalty gets you free shipping, all right? And then the next benchmark is 175 PV gets you the free Frank caps. Now, it doesn't have to be BOGOs that you're buying, okay? Maybe you need detergent, maybe you need hydrating cream, whatever it is, that's what, we can get, okay? So, are you ready, ladies? We're gonna dive in here. All right,
Yeah,
so
already.
I want you guys to tell me about how you use helichrysum.
I actually don't.
I
Don't
don't
be
either.
bashful.
I'm not familiar with it.
No,
Okay, all right, good. Then
no.
I'll
So
take this one.
enlighten us.
Okay, so
And before you get started, I have a question.
anything.
So, okay, is there helichrysum oil and this is helichrysum touch? Is there a difference, and if so, what is that?
Great question, thank you. Helichrysum normally comes in a 5 ml bottle. Okay,
Okay.
that's just pure helichrysum oil.
Okay.
It doesn't come in a 15. This is the helichrysum touch roller. You see where it says touch?
Yes.
All right. That means it's pre-diluted. So you grab and go. Okay. For example, oh, by the way, never throw these away. I love the labeling. So when you use your helichrysum touch, you can buy a new helichrysum, but it's more expensive to buy it pre-made than it is for you to make it. So just take 20 drops of helichrysum with fractionated coconut oil, fill up this baby, and now you have a beautifully labeled roller, right? Same rollers
Great.
that, yep, same rollers that we buy from doTERRA. So do they leak a little? Yes, not at home, but when I'm traveling with the change in altitude, it leaks a little, so I have to wipe off some from around, okay? All right, which I'm going to start out. I use it. It's terribly dry here. We're in Wyoming. We've been in South Dakota. This is wind and dry. And if it's up to 20% humidity, that's a big deal. Okay. I've been using this on my lips, on the top of my hands. Okay. So helichrysum, the first thing I think of when I think of helichrysum is I think of liquid bandage. You get a cut, it's bleeding, you put a little helichrysum on, apply a pressure for a little bit, and it stops bleeding faster than it would normally. Don't put gauze on it and hold that, because the gauze, if it stops the bleeding so fast, the gauze will stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, bruising. Do you see there's a bruise there? I whacked this. I've been putting helichrysum and the frankincense stick on it, and we'll get to that. So the bruise cycle is about 3 weeks, depending on your health and the extent of the bruise. This happened a few days ago. It's almost gone. Okay. That's the beauty of helichrysum. It speeds healing. All right. It reduces wrinkles.
That's the only thing I know this for. So
Okay, there you go.
yeah, I'm like
Because,
wrinkles.
yep,
Yeah.
flower oils, the more surface wrinkles in the top layers of the skin. Wood oils, frankincense, deeper, like I used to have from the accident I was in, they put the suture lines to put my face back together in where you would normally get wrinkles. So I have deeper wrinkles, but they were worse. Okay.
Okay.
Frankincense, helichrysum. Okay.
Mm.
In our book, which is Essential Life Book,
Mhm.
because we don't have to be experts. We just have to have a book. Okay. Nosebleeds. A lot of people use it for nosebleeds, especially with kids that are prone to nosebleeds. Just put a little on the outside. You could put some right below the nostrils. Okay. Broken capillaries. Think about it because it actually helps with stopping bleeding. So it's going to help to reduce down those capillaries. Scars, wounds, bruises, burns. Okay. So doTERRA put helichrysum with lavender and peppermint for after sun, they're calling it. Why? What do you guys think?
Soothing the skin if it's after sun, but obviously it's saying it's very healing, especially if you're saying wounds and burns.
Yep.
Like this is your medicine cabinet in a roller.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you layer it, layer frankincense, helichrysum with lavender and
Yeah.
peppermint. Now you're healing and calming, and
Yeah.
the peppermint is cooling the burn.
Soothing. Yeah.
Okay. So if you get a regular burn in the kitchen, lavender, peppermint, helichrysum, okay, catch it fast. I've grabbed onto hot pots. We all have.
Yeah.
Yep. Or touch that part that is annoying in the oven when you're reaching for something. You go, oh, stupid me, right? Lavender, peppermint, helichrysum. Okay. So also it says bone bruising, sciatica, tennis elbow, nerve damage, sinus infection. Some people love it for headaches. This is helichrysum. Joint and back pain and inflammation. It did not help my tinnitus, but I know a lot of people who have applied it behind the ear and down a little bit, like behind the ear and down the ear canal for tinnitus, and has had great results. A member of our team who is an audiologist uses that with their patients all the time. So it's great also for viruses, herpes, staph, HIV, and AIDS, spleen issues. All right, so helichrysum. All right, let's go to one that I know you guys love, lavender. Tell me how you use it that we haven't mentioned.
Itching. I'm getting eaten by bugs where I am and bitten, and I will put that on.
Perfect.
Uh, yeah. Trying to
Lavender
think.
is well, I use it in my calming blend at night to go to sleep.
And what's your
But
calming blend?
I use Breathe, um, lavender, and oh, what's the third one?
Serenity.
Serenity. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Wow,
I
those
just
are
used
heavy
that
hitters.
last night.
Yeah. Those
There
are
you
heavy
go.
hitters. I love that.
Yeah.
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 I love that. So now let's think about something. You're going out somewhere on an adventure in the summer. Like us. All right. We go and we leave all of our possessions behind. We take what we need, right? What do I make sure I have? Helichrysum, peppermint, and lavender rollers. Gotta
Absolutely.
have them.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
have them. Okay, so I love that. What about um let's look in the book for for lavender here for a second. Um, while I'm looking it up, I have to admit, and many people know this, I had a romance, an affair with lavender when I met our doTERRA lavender. I used it so much for allergies. It's part of our
Yes.
allergy lemon, lavender, peppermint. Okay. Many
Mhm.
people, if you have an allergic reaction, would roll on and put on lavender, and peppermint topically. Okay. So what maybe you don't realize about lavender is that it's antibacterial.
Hmm.
So when you have an injury, when you have a burn where it may get infected, where you have any of that kind of stuff, you want to use lavender. It's also, like Lynn said, for bug bites, upset babies, colicky babies, upset adults, you know, sprains, strains, muscle tension, nerve pain. I always forget that it's good for high blood pressure. Okay, because remember, it's a calming, it's all things calming. Nosebleed, pink eye. All right, pink eye, which conjunctivitis, very contagious. Kids get it, adults get it. You get it in one eye, it goes to the other eye, but we don't put oils in the eye, right? So
Right.
how would you use it then?
Around the eye.
Yeah, circulating around, making sure it's not there.
And
Um,
I love to layer it with tea tree for that.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay. And the kids are gonna feel the tea tree feeling of how it's almost like you know, that feeling on your skin.
yeah.
Just
Mhm.
pour them, okay?
Mhm.
And it'll be fine. Lavender flower oil skin, remember, skin. So
Mhm.
it's also in our hair growth spray.
Oh,
It's so many things. Okay. All right.
I'm going to do
Peppermint.
a plug here first because you're
Yeah, you
going into the one. Okay, so I was bit by a wasp on the cheek here, which is right where your saliva gland is, a week ago, before I was going out to an event. And it swelled up and it was like a red patch. And so right away, I was layering lavender and peppermint, and I was doing it several times a day. And it felt really good because it would stop the itch and then you'd feel the tingle. Now, Rainey did remind me with the bite, I had started to layer tea tree in there as well. But I just kept doing it. And it first went red, then it went hard. And I was icing it, and I would ice it and then put the oils on. And it took, I mean, if I went to the doctor, they would give me prednisone, but there's no way I was going to do that. And each day, by the time I got to day 4, the redness was gone. I was massaging it and it went away. But
Wow.
it was so soothing to do that.
How many times
So,
a day do you think you were doing it?
oh, 6 to 8 at least, because the
Very
first
cool.
couple of days was, yeah, there was a lot of swelling and it looked like I'd been punched.
Oh.
So,
Wow. Wow.
yeah,
That what
bugs.
a yeah, see, that's amazing. And you know,
Mhm.
when I think of peppermint, I think of headaches. First allergies, and of
Mhm.
course a sting, you're having an allergic reaction to it, you know, plus
Mhm.
whatever other ickies are in
Mhm.
there. But when I think of peppermint and lavender, I think of allergies. Okay.
Mhm.
And remember, if you're gonna do lemon, lavender, peppermint, because of the lemon, put it where the sun don't shine, or don't go out in the sun if you need to. But peppermint, I think of for headaches. I love to put it on my forehead when I've been on too much screen time.
Mhm.
Um,
Soothing.
yeah.
Just keep it away from the
Temples?
eyes.
Keep it,
Yeah.
oh, you sound
And
like you somebody who's experienced that.
Yes.
I think she knows.
So
Also, the back of your neck can be very soothing to put it on too.
brilliant. Yeah, yeah, that
That would
T-zone,
be
right?
good.
Muscle tenseness there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, let's say if I put peppermint on and then I go and rub my eyes. Got it on my hand, rub my eyes. What are you gonna do?
Flush it.
With
Water, saline. I don't know. What would you?
I think,
that
doesn't
was
water make it worse?
yeah, that was exactly that was what I
But what
did
do you
when I
do? What do you do for the eye, though?
okay, when I first started, I got deep blue in my eye and I flushed
Oh,
it with water. And I learned, and then of course read later, that it just drives it in deeper.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
you want to do is you want to go grab another oil, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, I don't care, and put a little oil in because that
oh,
dilutes it. Okay. Better yet, for me, what I do is just put my big girl panties on and wait it out a few minutes, and usually without resist the temptation to rub it more. And then it's gone. But yeah, water really drives it in. Just like with an animal. let's say I've used an oil on an animal and you can see that they're having a reaction. You don't put water on unless you just put it on. Then soapy water you could use, like on a horse or a dog, but instead put a little coconut oil or a little olive oil or avocado, and it'll dilute it. So cool, very cool. So I love this combo. The next combo, oh, by the way, peppermint upset stomach. That's what I think of it for too. So this roller, we eat a little bit of road food when we're on the road. This is our time just to be bad, okay? And if I get a little upset stomach, just roll a little peppermint on your abdomen or your stomach. Boom. Okay. All right. The next one says a moment of stillness. Okay. So this is buy adaptive and get balance for free. Have you guys experienced adaptive? And if so, what are you using it for? So adaptive's a 15 mil. I only have a 5 mil with me because we're traveling. Okay. It's a 15 mil adaptive, which is $44, and you get the bottle of balance free, a 15 mil of balance. All right. So tell me what you use adaptive for.
Stress.
No kidding.
Oh,
Lived on this stuff. Yes. Adaptive is my friend. I took the
Yeah.
capsules too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just even opening up the bottle and smelling or putting the roller on, I carried in my purse. I didn't bring it out here right now. Put the roller on when you're in the car and people are idiots. Rub it together and breathe. Yeah. What about you, T?
uh, for relaxation, I've got it when I have a 5 ml bottle, and I don't use a lot of it. It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah.
But I got it with my kit when I initially ordered my
Oh,
oils.
yay. 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 I love that. So, a little backstory. Our country is in a mental health crisis. I think the world is, okay? And I'm just looking for the adaptive page in the book. And
It's 1 to 22.
thank you. Got it now. Okay.
We're ahead of you.
Good. All right. So what doTERRA does is they're very forward thinking and they realize, just like they realize that there is a gut microbiome and metabolism crisis in our country, they also realized that there's a mental health crisis. And they did 3, 4 years of research and they came up with adaptive, this blend. And basically I call it the mental health blend because all the alphabet soup, ADD, ADHD, PTSD, OCD, any of it, you name it, overwhelm, anxiety, stress, depression, all of that. Okay. So, it really is for all those things where it says in the book, a chaotic environment. Boy, is that true. I put adaptive on all the time when we're on the road. All the time. Um, it's great for when you need a little help to cope. When things are aggravating you, when you feel that pounding in your throat of your anxiety starting. When you have, I love it for focus. When you're feeling mentally fatigued, which we all do. I like to use the example of, okay, it's tax time. I have 48 hours to get my stuff in. Okay, right? So let's just get it done. Put it in the diffuser. And that's one of the things that and Shinrin Yoku are in my office diffuser all the time. Uh, so Lynn, tell me how you use the oil, the adaptive oil.
I usually put it on the back of my wrists.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me, I rub it underneath here so that I can smell it coming
Mm-hmm.
up because I find it calming. It grounds me.
Brilliant,
That's a good
brilliant.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah. 'Cause, I
yeah.
mean, if you're having a real stressful day and you're sitting there, it tends to come up. And if you just breathe in deeply, it calms you.
I love
That's a
that.
good idea. Yeah.
You know, we know that whenever you're using an oil, I don't care if it's a roller or in a regular bottle. When you open it up, just take a minute,
Mhm.
breathe it in, some yoga breaths. Okay. You know, Dr. Hill, who was one of our founders and one of the grand poobahs of everything medical in doTERRA, starts his day with peppermint, as do I, a little on the back of the neck, breathing it in to energize, but also with balance. All right. Balance does some cool things. If you Google doTERRA balance, there is a thing where it shows and I don't remember all of it right now, but it shows what balance does to your blood. And it really is an amazing oil. It has blue tansy in it, which makes it blue. Blue tansy is a special oil, great for skin, but balance is our grounding blend. And Dr. Hill believes that how you start your day is how your day goes. So I keep balance by my bedside.
Yes.
So I'll open up the bottle, and I have a roller top on my home one. Open it up, smell it, take the roller top, and I roll it on the back of my neck and the bottoms of my feet. Rub my feet together. Now you've started the day grounded. I then put on some peppermint, breathe it in to feel energized. Just like on the road, when you've been on the road 8, 10 hours, whether you're driving or sitting, grab your peppermint, you know, put a little on. All right. It'll give you another hour or two down the road. How do you guys use balance?
I made a roller for my sister
Cool.
with balance, and she carries it with her when she drives,
Oh, that's a great idea.
driving through
There
Sarasota.
there you
That's
go.
a
Traffic is
great
crazy.
idea. I love that. I love that. Lynn, are you using your balance?
Not currently, but adaptive and balance were paired together for me for 2 years.
Yeah, got you through a
Yeah.
lot, didn't it?
And I don't think people really realize how powerful your sense of smell is and how it connects to your brain center. And it does it at such a rapid pace
Right.
with the oils that it really is. If you've got a moment and you can, just lock the door if the kids are on the outside, sit in the bathroom and just breathe it in for a few minutes. It brings you down from the clouds
Yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, balance brings our body into homeostasis.
Mhm.
Ba Well, the Dr. Janet Rourke, who I learned from about how to use oils on our pets and animals, starts every protocol, no matter what it is, with balance,
Mm.
applying it on the spine, starting from the crown of the neck all the way down the neck and down the spine. Balance is pre-diluted. So
Mhm.
use it right out of the bottle, everything, dogs, cats, horses, goats, anything. Okay. All right. Sunny side, and I love this. Okay, this is buy cheer and get grapefruit. All right. Have you guys experienced cheer?
No.
No.
All right, cheer is one of our emotional oils. It is only comes like helichrysum in a 5 ml bottle. Okay. When you open this up, and this is why I have it with me on this trip, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. It's beautiful outside, but boy, oh boy, is it a long day. Okay. And I just breathe this, and it's like breathing in happiness, breathing, it's the uplifting blend, breathing in. Oh, the world is a beautiful place, and you can kind of see flowers and fruit floating. It's just fabulous. All right. One of my favorite um diffuser blends is um with cheer and adaptive. I
Oh,
like cheer along with a woodsy thing. Okay, so when you get your cheer, try it alone. So you experience that, but then, just breathe it in, but think about what you would like to put it with. Now, cheer says in the book, it's also great for cellular health. So look at the oils that are in it: wild orange, star anise, ginger, bergamot, ylang ylang, frankincense, lemongrass, tonka bean, and vanilla. What a combination. Okay. Great for hysteria or anxiety, depression and discouragement. Imbalanced blood sugar and high cholesterol, PMS, feeling disconnected, indigestion and irritable bowel. I mean, it really is very, very, I love it. So I probably will get an extra one of those too beside the BOGO box. Lynn, you were mentioning grapefruit the other day. Kick it off with grapefruit.
Ah, wow. If you just open the bottle and smell it, it's divine. I actually make a salt scrub and I put that in with fractionated coconut oil so that when I'm in the shower in the morning, I'll just go through and exfoliate lightly, but the smell is just so divine.
It is. It
Oh,
is.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you used it, Teresa?
The grapefruit oil? Yes. Sometimes I'll put it in my water. I like to add some of the oils, lemon or grapefruit to my water. Just one, I think it's very cleansing. And I like the flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice
Um,
combination.
Yes.
and it's interesting. People say, "Oh, I'm on a certain medication. I can't eat grapefruit. I can't
Mhm.
use grapefruit." Okay. Our citrus oils are made from the rind, not the fruit. So
Mhm.
there is no interaction with our grapefruit and those medications that say to avoid grapefruit. All right. So don't worry about that. But I love it because it's just a purifier. It cleans out your system. You can use it, and we have in our group a what do you call it? When you get those bumps on your cellulite. It's in
Mm.
our cellulite roller. It's great
Oh,
for weight loss and obesity, or even just feeling like you need to lose 5 pounds if you put it in your water. Uterine issues, lack of progesterone, miscarriage prevention. Those are things you'd have to dive deeper into. Cancer and cellular health. So many of our oils are really good to be proactive about cancer because of their effect on our cells. So headaches, migraines, like Teresa said, cleansing the liver and blood toxicity, oily skin. All right, think about those kinds of things. It also says gallstones and gallbladder support. Take it with geranium in a capsule. So really, really, really an interesting oil that I love it in my water too, Teresa. It's just so
Mhm.
refreshing, you know. All right, the next one, and this is really cool. Has anyone ever experienced that afternoon slump or that
oh,
midday slump where you're, chugging along and then all of a sudden you're like feeling so ennui, right?
yes.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? They're offering spearmint and they're offering eucalyptus. Have you guys
Oh,
used spearmint or eucalyptus?
Not a
no.
lot. No.
Okay. So let's start with spearmint. I was not ever a fan of spearmint gum. I always wanted peppermint. Some people are that way. But this spearmint it is just amazing, the aroma of it. And it's so good, just like peppermint, for cooling us. It's wonderful to put in, whether it's hot water alone or in hot tea or cold tea, for a little bit of that minty flavor. Okay. And one drop, a little dab will do you. All right. I love spearmint in the bubble diffuser in the bathroom. Believe it or not. because it so freshens the air. Okay. The book tells us everything from bad breath to headaches to acne, high blood pressure. Obviously, if you're overheated, wonderful to use internally or topically for upset stomach, digestive issues. Sometimes kids don't like the smell of peppermint, but they'll love the smell of spearmint. It's a little milder. Okay. It's really, really good for people that everybody's different when it comes to headaches. Okay. For me, peppermint are past tense. For some people, they just put a little bit of spearmint on and their headache goes away. All right. My all-time favorite diffuser recipe for just a nice space: spearmint, tangerine, and lime. Spearmint, tangerine, and lime. I wouldn't have believed it, but open those 3 bottles and smell them together and you're gonna
Issues.
go,
She may go out. There, she's back.
Ah,
yeah.
You
perfect.
blipped.
Did I go away?
Yeah, you blipped for a minute, froze. But
Okay.
you're back.
So
Yeah.
the diffuser recipe I love is spearmint, tangerine, and lime.
Okay.
Okay. Smell the 3 together, hold the bottles together, and you'll love it.
Huh.
All right.
Cool.
What about, let's talk about eucalyptus.
Oh,
I have not used eucalyptus.
Okay. You have a treatment store. Okay. So, I love eucalyptus in the vacuum.
Oh,
Love it.
okay.
Okay. Put a little in your vacuum, the canister, put a little in your filter. It's amazing. Spearmint and eucalyptus and serenity together. My favorite body spray. You feel like you're in a spa and people come up to you and go, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" All right. Eucalyptus is also really, really good for coughs and congestion and bronchitis. Okay. It says in here to use it also for shingles, malaria, cold and flu, and herpes, lice and parasites. I love it for muscle fatigue. Okay, it's one of those that really goes deep. Some people, it says in here, use it for earaches and sore throats, mental slugness, that's me. Headaches and neck tension, nerve inflammation. So, do you guys own eucalyptus already?
Yes.
Okay. And how have you used it if you've used it?
More topically cuts, bruises,
Okay,
involved for healing.
great.
That kind of thing.
There, you're back. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in the
and it's
mountains, so even Starlink can't hold us together.
Yep. Yep.
and
I
I'm
accept.
seeing this is saying fever and heat sensitivity. I didn't know that. Apply down the spine for a cooling effect.
That's brilliant. I didn't see that in the book either. We learn something every time, don't we?
That would be perfect in Florida with this time of year.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going to draw everybody's attention. There's 2 that we've talked about, but this one in particular for ladies who have endometriosis or estrogen issues. It looks like this is a good one.
Oh, good to know. Nice point, Lynn.
Yeah.
Nice point. All
Yeah,
right,
because
go ahead.
stuff. Nope, go ahead.
Last but not least, the frankincense now wood, NAIO wood stick, and you get the copaiba roller free.
Oh,
Okay, so do you guys own the frankincense stick?
No.
Okay. All right. You're gonna love it, Teresa. Lynn, how are you using it?
Not much.
Okay, let's get it out. All right.
Tell us how to do it.
Okay. First of all, it goes on really smooth. It's not gooey. Okay.
Mhm.
Here's a newer bruise. See it? Okay. Could just do a couple of swipes there. All right. In At home or anywhere, I'm gonna be 71 years old soon. I get those dry cheeks.
Mhm.
Okay. So I love to put it on there and on my lips. I have had this one for months and months and months and months. Okay. It really is amazing and it lasts a long time. This is a great value. Okay. So think about anti-aging, wounds and bruises. Some people use it as a deodorant. Okay. They're going to have a separate stick for that, I would hope. Okay. Um, and if we look, I think back in the book, I don't remember if it has um a section on the stick or not. Have you guys found that? I think it's just within the frankincense section. Okay, right
Mm.
here. So, convenient topical solution for skin repair and renewal combines frankincense with now wood rich in bisabol, bisabolol, to calm sensitive skin and delivers restorative benefits to support healthy, refreshed skin. When it first came out, I knew what that was and all about now wood, but I forget. Suffice it to say that this stick is amazing. Okay.
Oh,
I even put it on the top of my hands when they get
Mhm.
dry here. And at home, I put it on the top of my hands along with yarrow palm to not have those grandma hands. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm. Mhm.
Okay. So it comes with Copaiba, the Copaiba Touch.
Mhm.
All right. What do you all use Copaiba for?
I use it more for like pain.
There you go. Yeah.
yes, I use it. I have a couple of different rollers that I make. For my peel, I have Copaiba in that, but it's a blend of oils.
All right. So we know that Copaiba really helps us to ease pain and inflammation, right?
Mhm.
Copaiba is also amazing for nerves.
Mm.
Um, it's also really good for if you get muscle cramps. I love it for our skin, but the bonus is take that Copaiba roller and roll it around on your face. It actually increases collagen production. All right. So collagen is what we start to have less and less of so that our skin elasticity and thickness where it's easier to bruise, all those kinds of things. So we really want collagen. Great for anxiety and sleep. I love to pair Copaiba with Serenity for sleep, whether you're doing the soft gels of each or applying them topically or putting in your diffuser. Um, it's also very antibacterial, antimicrobial. It's an antioxidant. It's anti-carcinogen. So it is
Mm.
one of the oils that are in the oils that I take every day, that the dogs take every day to be proactive against cancer. Okay, really good for that. Colitis, intestinal infections. So any of those things you want to use that Copaiba roller topically closest to the area of concern. The only time I was at convention, and it was at the mothership in Utah, they introduced fabulous things like Adaptive, Copaiba, Rose. And I remember after we could all buy a kit right then and then we're, all checking it out, right? And I walked out of one of the sessions and there was a woman older, okay, not sure how old, and she was crying. And I saw that and I went up to her and I said, I noticed you're crying. Is there anything that I can do for you? Or I can just be here with you. She said, no, these are tears of joy. And I said, what? She had not been able to open her hands without pain for decades. She put copaiba on her hands, and it was from the arthritic pain. And for the first time, I'm going to cry, for the first time, she was able to open her hands without pain. She couldn't open them all the way. She could only open them to about here.
But you got progress.
Yeah.
Copaiba.
Wow.
Yeah, we have members of our team that are from Brazil where the copaiba or copaiba trees grow. And they love copaiba. They use it for every single thing, internally, topically, diffusing, everything. They know much
Amazing.
more about it than we do. So that's copaiba. The freebie. Okay, I got this in the convention kit when it was released. This is why I love getting the BOGO bundle or the convention kit. When you are extracting frankincense oil, something that normally goes to waste is the boswellic acid. Because we take the pure frankincense oil, right? So doTERRA knows that the boswellic acid is extremely powerful. So they combined it, and you can see here those little dots, those little whatever they are, those are the boswellic acid in with the frankincense oil. Okay. Our friend Deb Rose in this group takes them twice a day. It's the only thing that helps her with her knee pain after walking Teresa, as you know, as a nurse and beating the heck out of her knees. Okay. I take them, one of them every night. And the reason I do that is because at night, that's when we're rejuvenating and restoring and healing. And I want all of that with me. Have you guys tried that frankincense capsule?
No, I have not.
All right, but frankincense you love, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
All right. The book tells us, and this is page 282 in the 10th edition of the Essential Life book, that it tells us about the properties of this for cellular health. Again, we want our cells to be strong, our mitochondria, which is the engine of the cell, to be strong. And we want our cells to go through a normal life cycle so that the damaged or dead cells our body gets rid of. It's called apoptosis. Okay. So frankincense helps us with our cellular health, immune balance. It helps us with inflammation, stiffness, pain, mobility issues. And it's really, really good for the skin. So taking it internally in this form is amazing. Yes, we all take our drop of frankincense every day, and I take two. Okay. Yes, I love DDR Prime, which is our cellular support blend, and we have the soft gels with on our trip. But I notice a big difference when you get busy and you skip your nighttime supplements, right? And I notice a big difference when I don't take the frankincense capsules. So these you get free with the BOGO box or 175 EV.
Wow.
Okay. There's 30 in here. So I buy one of these a month. Okay. I know Deb takes it twice a day. That's how important this is to her. So do the math. She buys two of them a month. Some people use turmeric, our dual chamber, for a similar result from their pain, joint pain, like Deb has with the knees. Everybody's different. Okay. So, all right. So anything that you can think of that we should mention about these BOGOs? What do you guys feel about it? What are you stacking up on? What rings your bells?
Frank caps for
Yep.
sure.
Yes.
All right. One per
Um,
account, unfortunately. That one freebie. No matter if you buy 5 BOGO boxes, you only get one of
yeah,
these babies.
One.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. The Helichrysum,
Yes.
I think, is
yeah,
incredible. Yep.
yeah,
The
yeah,
cheer is wonder. Oh, the frankincense stick. You
yeah.
know, getting that with the copaiba. Mm-mm-mm, you know.
We covered a lot of ground here
Yeah, we
on
did.
this.
But you can
Yeah,
see why they curated
yes,
this group of BOGOs now, right?
Yeah, it's a
sure.
wonderful group.
Yeah. So we're dealing with wounds, we're dealing with energy, we're dealing with mood, and we're dealing with our skin, and we're up leveling now what we're doing. So it
Right.
really is,
And,
and and layering things on in order to feel and look better, live better, you know,
definitely muscle stuff, move more fluidly.
move more fluidly. Yeah, bingo.
Yeah, yeah, without
Yeah,
pain.
yeah,
That's what I'm hearing a lot of. If we've got stiffness and we're in those maybe middle or upper years, you could make your life easier.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
think
sure.
about kids in sports, you know, think about, what they could, like
Hmm.
Teresa was saying, she uses copaiba in her other mixes, like Deep Blue and copaiba.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And think about how that can help. So if a kid has the Deep Blue stick in their gym bag, they can layer some copaiba on from the touch roller that makes it easy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Brilliant. Thank you guys. Any parting shots? Some of these things will go and be sold out, and let me tell you
Yeah.
why. Yeah. First of all, they're cool.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're great deals. But when doTERRA does, and if you read the fine print on this, it's 5 per order. It's not 5 per account.
Mm.
So there are a lot of people who use a lot of oils or are buying for their friends and family and will put in multiple orders.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it.
All right, but it's only one of these babies. Okay, I
Uh,
love this.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Great to know.
yeah, it's good to know, and I'm grateful for it for the reasons I use it for, but for also the reasons people like Deb use it for
Hmm.
that. It's a way for her to address her pain.
Hmm.
Tom addresses his pain with the turmeric caps. So
Yeah. Well,
do it.
it's nice to have a choice or different options that you can try.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
For
ma'am.
sure.
Exactly.
All right. Time to get packed up and hit the road. Get your orders in. It's BOGO time.
Safe travels, road warrior.
Yeah, there we go. We're off. All right, you guys hold down the respective forts.
Okay. Have a good week, everybody.
Yes.
All
Thank you
right.
for
You
joining.
too.
Love you both. Happy oiling, everyone. Take good care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.